Hello everyone, I hope you're good. I hope the people who you love and the people who you share life with are good as well. I'm Thiago Avila, I'm a steering committee member of the Global Smooth Flotilla, and I'm here to give you updates about our mission. We are here in the Mediterranean Sea between Italy and Greece with our boats right behind us. Right now we are around 50 boats in total between Italy and Greece to get to Gaza to break the siege and to create a humanitarian corridor. I'm so sorry. A lot of people have been saying how absent I am from the social media, from producing content, but actually this is my third video in 22 days since we started our mission. But I barely had the time to sleep. And you've seen, whoever has been accompanying our mission, seen that our humanitarian mission had suffered a lot. We've been through storms. We've been attacked twice. This boat where I'm at was attacked by an incendiary device from a drone. And the other boat, the Alma, as well, was attacked. And organizing this huge mission takes a lot of work. And we've been working very, very hard non-stop. So I barely had the time to sleep. And being very frank with you, it's been hard to make videos checking the situation and the full-scale invasion of Gaza City. So we need to continue on this mission because the situation in Palestine demands more than ever that we mobilize. But we need to understand that this sense of urgency and that it's not about us here, it's about what's happening there. All of our attention should be there. But also when we don't communicate our mission as well, we also create problems. We have so many people in Palestine that they say that talking about the Global Smooth Flotilla and our advance is the best part of their day, that brings them hope, that brings them joy. But some people, without hearing this from us from a long time, they get as well apprehensive and they don't know what to think and they get sad and they get disappointed even at us. So I failed in communicating, I failed in accompanying here. I always try to collab and share every Palestinian in Gaza that I know, that I trust. But I've been checking so little social media as well. I've been failing this, and our brothers and sisters from Palestine, I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna share a lot more. But I have not been sharing anything actually. I made a 30-second video that we left 22 days ago. And I made a 3-minute video at the day of the attack of our boat here. And then that's it. I'm here as a steering committee member to make sure that this mission works, to make sure that we can do this safely, that people can break the siege, open the humanitarian corridor, be useful for the Palestinian cause, and people can return home alive with their physical integrity and free. So I've been training a lot of people, managing 1,000 things. And I just finished a nonviolence training, another nonviolence training with our team of all the boats combined to make sure that no one has any communication noise on what we are doing here. That our mission is legal according to international law, that we're doing the right thing, that we know that when there are starving children in Gaza, when there's an ethnic cleansing and a genocide going on, that the international community needs to step up, needs to do something, needs to support. So we are here for that. Our mission involves over 44 national delegations, but participants from dozens and dozens of different countries. And it's been beautiful to see the collective intelligence, the beauty when you put so many people together trying to solve very complex problems. A mission like that would need 1 year, 2 years to plan, roughly, and we did it in a few months because we've been working so hard to pull this up. We've came from one mission to the other. It's not even less than 3 months, less than 4 months. I was here in the same region between Italy and Greece trying to get with the Madeleine, and we got intercepted and imprisoned and put in solitary confinement, all this stuff that you know so well. And the people on the Handala, less than 3 months, was here at the same stage as well. And now we are advancing towards Gaza. And a lot of people have been talking about, because the way that the Zionist entity have been treating this mission is different than the Madeleine and the Handala. On the Madeleine and the Handala, it was so pathetic, so ridiculous, their attempt to frame us as terrorists, that they eventually gave up on that and they started saying it's a selfie boat. People do this to show off and stuff. But now they are trying again to insist on the terrorists. And being 18 years of this horrific illegal siege against the Palestinian people in Gaza, For 17 years, there were attempts to break the siege. All of the 37 boats that tried to break the siege, they suffered the same accusation from Netanyahu or their predecessors. They would say that they were radicals, dangerous people carrying weapons to attack Israel. And whenever our mission was stopped, attacked, defeated by bureaucratic warfare or intercepted, they had to admit that, of course, we're not carrying anything. We're carrying humanitarian aid, food, medicine, crutches, baby formula, water filters, and other basic stuff for the Palestinian people. And they could not insist on that, but only after they committed a crime, after they stopped the mission. So really it does not work. We need to prevent them from committing such a crime. And the Palestinian people need this more than ever. We see that the streets are filling up again. What we always dreamed about, the whole world uniting to stop this genocide. The whole world in uprising to stop a system that exploits, oppresses, and destroys nature. This is all happening. It's not happening just out of conscience, but happening because the situation in Gaza demands. The full invasion of Gaza City is the last stage of the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people in Gaza. So we're working so hard here, and people are working so hard in the streets, and Palestinian people have been working so hard to resist the genocide and to survive the genocide. And all of that collective effort needs to come up with something, needs to come up with structural change. And we're doing our very, very best. And people will talk about interception, about attack. We've already been attacked twice on our mission, and we hope we're not attacked again. But we're working very hard to get to Gaza. And once we get to Gaza, we're going to declare the opening of this humanitarian corridor, and we'll come back with a lot more aid, with a lot more things. Palestinian people need that now. And that's what the calling that they did to us. When we were hours from being intercepted, I was on a live with Bissan, and Bissan said, I always dreamt about the flotillas, we always heard about the flotillas, and we're always thinking, what if it was not just one boat, what if it were dozens of boats? And here we are, with dozens of boats, with more boats than all the other boats combined that ever tried to make this crossing. And this is a beautiful thing to be part of. I'm so honored by being among these people. They've been doing such a beautiful work. Every organizer, every captain, every crew, every participant, knowing that they have, it looks like there could be an easy day on a boat, but it is not at all. People work very, very hard. Either their tests on a boat to maintain our community here, to do the navigation test, the reproductive care tasks as well, but also the preparation, the security preparation. Every day we have drills, every day we have training for people to make sure that they can handle any situation that comes. Every day people need to do the political work, to mobilize, to tell the truth, to spread the message, to echo the voices of the Palestinian people, to mobilize their home countries, and to try to be useful in this global uprising as well. And for us organizers, there are 1,000 other tasks to do, so basically we don't sleep. But it's also very important when we see all of that working. We always dreamt about the days that we will be on a mission and there will be a global uprising supporting the mission to be successful, and we see that now. We see the waves to Gaza mobilizing and getting way, way, way further than we ever thought. We see occupations, mobilizations, we see trade unions blocking the ports, we see countries that were silent most of the time about our mission. Only when we were intercepted or attacked, they would say something. They're saying right now in advance that they demand a safe passage. They will never accept anything to happen to us, that Israel will face consequences if they do anything to us. We are living in a different moment right now. It's very important that we understand that with all the responsibility that it takes. I thank you so much for being part of that with us. I'm so sorry that I didn't make videos. That was not my priority. I could not focus on interviews or videos when the whole mission was at stake, so many critical things to solve. I hope you understand. I did my very, very best. And right now I'm gonna commit myself to, at least early in the morning, I'll try to make one video per day. And most likely that will be it. But at least one video to update you, I think it will be nice. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for never stopping believing in solidarity, in humanity, and we need to be there for the Palestinian people. Please share what's going on in Gaza City right now. Is the most important thing that we have to do. Thank you so much. I hope we see each other soon. We are together. A big hug, and let's transform this world.